So I have asked you people to practice on the constraints. Okay, so few students are doing it very good and few students are not working on it, so I want you people to work on it. Okay, see, that is for your benefit. If you do not work on the constraint, again you will be suffering during the interview process, because in the client interview as well as in the fresher interview also, you will be definitely getting this type of constraint questions. Okay, yes. Okay, so, and any doubts if you have, you can just post me in the WhatsApp. I will drop the voice note, just like what Aishwarya has done, like that. Whatever the doubts you people are having, so you can see in the system Verilog. See, it's not like only in the industry we are doing. 1 minute. Mm. Only in the industry we are doing the communication between SV to programming system Verilog to some other programming language, communication is also required. But for system Verilog to system Verilog, if you want to do the communication, mailbox is sufficient. Okay, so mailbox is only supporting SV to SV communication. So that is why I told within the test bench we are going to do the communication. There we will use the mailbox. Okay, but when you want to communicate the system Verilog with some other programming languages, definitely with the help of mailbox it is not possible for us to do the communication. Okay, so for that sake we are going to one concept called DPI mechanism, direct programming interface. Okay, so this is one concept with the help of which we are having some of the keywords. Okay, those keywords are import and export, simple keywords. Okay, so import and export keywords we are having. So depending on based on this import and export keyword, we are going to do the communication between the C and some other programming languages. Okay, so how exactly we are going to do this, let us just check. And this is only in system Verilog. Suppose if you go for UVM programming language, sorry, UVM subject, UVM is not a programming language. Okay, suppose if you choose UVM subject, there what happens, I don't want mailbox also, I don't want DPI mechanism, two concept I don't want. These two concept is replaced by one concept called transaction level modeling. Okay, TLM in the sense transaction level modeling. So for this is the one concept which can do the communication between SV to SV also, SV to UVM also, SV to C also, SV to C++ also, and any other languages. Okay, so that's a importance of TLM concept. Okay, and those who are joining the UVM session today at 4 p.m., you also have a UVM class, do not miss it. Okay, whoever is joining the UVM session today at 4 o'clock, that sequence item labs we are going to discuss. Okay, so please do join, do not miss the session today and tomorrow. Compulsory you will be having, because I do not know 25th Wednesday, I will see if you people want the holiday I will give. If you people don't want holiday on 25th, I will continue. Let us see how it goes. Okay, because if you people are celebrating Christmas means I will can give the holiday, not a problem. If not, I will take, but anyways this Sunday Saturday for a safer side we will, let us take the session, let us engage the session. Okay, yes, because 28th we have to close the syllabus. Okay, maximum 28, before 28th only we are supposed to close the syllabus. Okay, and UVM it will go on. Okay, it will go on for another 2-3 weeks. Okay, so whoever is joining UVM, make sure to join the session every day at 4 p.m. Yesterday there was no session because, as you people know, there was some program. Okay, so that is why I have cancelled the session today. From today onwards again it will be regular. Okay, yes. Well, so in the system Verilog, we are having two concepts. One concept is communicating between SV to SV. Another concept is communicating between SV to other programming languages. Specifically, we are worried about the C language. Okay, SV to C language communication we will be doing. Now, we have something called TLM. Okay, in UVM. In the TLM concept, we don't want mailbox also, we don't want DPL also. Both the concept is been replaced by only one particular topic, that is transaction level modeling. Okay, so in the system, one second. Okay, sorry for the disturbance. Okay, yes. Now, let us check that particular import and export keywords. So here you guys can see, in the left hand side I'm having one code. This code belongs to system Verilog. Okay, ma'am, you're telling it belongs to system Verilog, but it is written in module. See, as I told, in SV system, in system Verilog, module is also accepted, class is also accepted. Okay, na? So based upon that, if you can check here. Okay, so we are having some code. Okay, this code I want to communicate with the C language code which is there in my right hand side. this code. Okay, so here we are having some logic, here also we are having some logic. So what I'm trying to do is I'm using the word export. Okay, export dpi c, it's again a keyword. C in the sense C language. Okay, export dpi c. I have written something now here, function sv method, that I want to export. See, always remember this is your base code. Okay, always the system verilog code is our base code. Okay. Hmm. So this system verilog code is our base code. It's our base code. Okay, from this code, if you want to export something to the outside world, you're supposed to use the word export followed by that particular function name. Okay, suppose if you want to get something inside from some X language, okay, from this is a C language, okay, from some other file, if you want to get the concept inside, you are using the word import. Import dpic context. So this one, function void C method, this one. Okay, function void C method, you are importing. Okay, see, one function you have written here which you are exporting it, another function you are getting from other language inside the system verilog. So like that, always that import and export word, you are supposed to use it in the sv file, not in the other file. Okay, this you have to remember, because as a system verilog engineer or as a UVM engineer or as a DV engineer, your work is to write a SV codes. See, the other language codes IT people will be writing it, you are not supposed to write that code, so you're not supposed to touch that code. Okay, so whatever you want to write, you have to write in the system verilog code itself. Okay, that export and import word, you are supposed to write it in the base file. This is our base file. Okay, so whatever you want to send it outside, mark that as export. Whatever the function you want to get it inside, mark that as a import. Okay, see, what you are importing, C method. C method is actually written where, it is written actually here inside the C method. They have written the hello world. Okay, they're actually printing the hello world. This is something that is written in the C language that I'm exporting here and I'm calling here. Okay, next, sv method is written in the system verilog file. Okay, in which again hello world is getting printed. Okay, this one I want to send it to some other file, means see, here I am utilizing it. Okay, here you know, no need to write import export word, not required. As I told, only in the base file you need to write import export word. Okay, you are supposed to, that whatever the methods are there, that methods you are supposed to write it out. Methods you can use it, but import and export word you are supposed to use it only in the sv file. Okay, see, sv method you are using here, you are calling here, in the sense you are calling here. Okay, which is declared in the sv file. Okay, and C method you are calling here. Okay, which is actually written in the C language file. Okay, so like this we are making use of this import and export keywords. Okay, so if we analyze the output, so first, before calling C method, okay, I got that. Next, C method. Where is C method in this particular language? Right now, in the C method, what is there? Hello world. Okay, yes, I got that. Hello world. C programming hello world. See, C programming hello world. I got that. Next, again, I am calling the C method. Where C method is present? C method is present here. Correct na? Inside this, what is present? SV program hello world. Okay, that is what I have written here. SV program hello world. Again, after that, this after calling C method is got printed. Simple. Okay, the same way we have another file, only import method I have used. Okay, I want to get something inside, that's it. I have written a C method, I am trying to import that and I am calling that. Okay, see, before calling C method hello world. Okay, after calling C method, that's it. Okay, so is this import and export word clear from the DPI concept? Yes. Other three students, where you people are? Yes, Yashwant, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Please reply in the chat box, pa. See, it is understood, no? Every time I can't tell it. Yashwant, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you understood the concept?
Yes, ma'am.
Manikanta, Yashwant, you people are not active. Why? Reply in the chat box, no? See, every time I'll not tell. Please reply in the chat box. Every time when I ask, you need not even unmute. If you have doubts, you guys can unmute, not a problem. But if you do not have a doubt, reply in the chat box. Got my point? Okay, so that I get to know whether you people are present or not. Okay, because usually for other batches, I asked them to on the video. Okay, because I can monitor them. But for you people, I'm not asking to on the video, but at least you should be active in the chat box. Okay, yes. Okay, now that's about the DPM mechanism, which is actually not required in the UVM, because in the UVM, what we have a TLM concept. Okay, now coming to one more very important concept, that is polymorphism. See, polymorphism is one of the most important question with respect to your interview. Okay, definitely they will ask you this question. Make sure to properly understand this method. Okay, because they may also ask you to write the code for the polymorphism. Okay, so first, so in the, what is the meaning of polymorphism? Poly means many. Okay, morphism means forms, many forms of what? Many forms of parent handle, many forms of parent handle. Okay, what is that? Let me explain. So for example, I will take one parent class. Okay, I'll take one parent class. For this parent class, I will create one handle called p1. Okay, so from this I will create a child classes, some four child classes I will create: child class 1, child class 2, child class 3, and child class 4. Okay, four child classes I will create from the same parent. Okay, so in the first child class, I will do the addition operation. Here subtraction, here multiplication, and here I'll do division. Okay, but actually all the functionalities belonging to ALU. Okay, arithmetic logic unit. Like it's a group. I mean, okay. So if you want to get the result of addition, you're supposed to use C1's handle. Okay, means child class 1 handle. If you want to get subtraction output, you are supposed to get C2's handle. If you want to get C3, that is multiplication output, you are supposed to use C3's handle. If you want to get division output, you are supposed to use C4's handle. Correct? Na? Different handles you are supposed to use. But it is a hectic job. Just imagine if you have some 60 child classes. Some 60 child classes, if you have 60 handles you have to create, right? It's 60 lines of code is extra. Okay, or even if you create an object from it, 60 plus 60, 120 lines of code you are supposed to write. Instead of that, what you can do is, using the polymorphism concept, what I'm trying to do, we have this handle, parent class handle. Correct na? When parent class handle is used here, it will give me addition output. The same parent class handle when I use here, it will give me subtraction output. The same parent class handle when I use here, it will give me multiplication output. It means that, see, I am one person. When I go to Bangalore, I can speak Kannada. When I go to Mumbai, I can speak Hindi. When I go to Tamil Nadu, I can speak Tamil. Okay, so like this, the same person can behave differently in different situations, or in different, the same handle can behave differently in different child classes. That is what is called as many forms. Parent class can behave in many forms in many different child classes. That's the meaning of polymorphism. Okay, so now let us see how the code is exactly written. And here, main importantly, now, okay, that is fine. Parent class is behaving differently in different child classes. Okay, for that, what is the main keyword that you must use? Means virtual keyword has to be used. Where? In the parent class method. In the parent class method, if you write a virtual, it means that this is the head. It's like a principal. Okay, it's like a principal. From this, you can manage, you can monitor all the other classes. It's like that. Okay, suppose if you don't write virtual, even though your code is correct, the polymorphism won't work. Okay, so with the virtual keyword, without virtual keyword, both we will check the code. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so with respect to your interview also, this polymorphism code is very important. Okay, they may definitely ask you to write the code. Okay, so here as I told in the example. So I'm taking one base class, okay, and I'm writing one method, some normal display method I have written, for which particularly I have written virtual, because I want this class to be like a principal which is monitoring all the classes. Okay, suppose if you do not write virtual, what output you will get, that also I will show, don't worry. Okay, yes, so virtual keyword compulsory you should write. Okay, next, I have created three child classes here in my code. Okay na, 1, 2, 3, and all the three child classes is extending from the same base class, base class, base class, this base class. Okay, so one parent class I'm having, three child class I'm having. Okay na, here I'm displaying inside child class 1, inside child class 2, inside child class 3, here inside base class, like that I am declaring. Okay na, now how to write the polymorphism code. Step 1. So module and module, initial, inside the initial beginning, inside the procedural block, you are creating the object for your child classes. We are creating object for our child classes. Okay na, and create a handle for parent class. See, handle is created, but three forms of handle. So b underscore c is a handle. In that I am creating three handle, 0, 1, 2, because each object. So here what I am doing in the next step, the child class object is assigned to parent class handle, parent class handle. These are the three steps that you are supposed to follow. Simple. And one more very important step is, here you are supposed to write the virtual. So without virtual I'll show, don't worry. Okay, step 1, create the object for the child class. Step 2, create the handle, not the object. Ma'am, why object need not be created? Means anyways the object is pointing to handle only na. Again why you will create an object, object, unnecessary another object is created, another memory is unnecessarily created, so no need to create, just handle is enough. That is what I told here. See, many forms of parent handle I told, I didn't tell parent object. Okay na, here, so creating object of the child class has been created here. Okay, three child classes are there, so three objects have created, and three parent class handles have created. Means same handle only, three different types of a same handle. Okay na, now the child class object is assigned to the parent class. Now using the parent class, if you call the display method, this display method will call child one's display, child one's display. This is also parent handle na, this is also parent handle, this is also parent handle, but this three parent handle is behaving differently in different child classes. So this will call child 2, this parent handle will call child 3. See, I am not using the child class handle, I am using the parent class handle. Okay, parent class handle, using the parent class handle I am able to print child 1, child 2, child 3. Okay na, so let me just run the code. I have written the virtual now. Okay, so according to my expectation I should get inside the child class 1, inside the child class 2, inside the child class 3. I got it. Suppose if I remove the virtual keyword, okay, virtual keyword I will remove, remaining code I will not disturb. Okay, remaining below whatever I have written, same thing. See, if I remove the virtual keyword, what happens? It is behaving normally. Means usually when you use parent class, what happens? You tell me. If you use parent class handle, parent class display method only, you should get it. Correct? That is what you are getting it here. See, inside base class, inside base class, inside base class. Okay, because whenever you use parent class handle, parent class display method only it should get, that only I'm getting. Suppose if you want to make parent class as the head, then you are supposed to write virtual. Then using this handle you will not get this display, you will get the display of other classes, that is a child classes. Okay, so that's how we are making use of it. See, okay, child class 1, 2, 3. Okay, suppose if you write the virtual keyword in the child class, what happens? Run. Okay, so for one of the child class I have used the virtual keyword, and remaining code I didn't disturb. Okay, see, then also I will get inside base class, inside base class, inside base class. Why you tell me? It is of no meaning actually. Okay, it is of no meaning. Now you only have to concentrate on these lines, these three lines. Using parent class, I am using parent class handle, I am calling the display method. Okay, then if the virtual keyword is present, it will behave like polymorphism. If the virtual keyword is not present, it will display its own method only. See, its own method only it is displaying. No matter you write the virtual keyword here or no, that is secondary. We don't actually care. Even if you write the virtual keyword for the child class, it is of no use actually. Okay, so is it clear about the polymorphism concept? They will ask you in the interview that if what happens if you use virtual keyword in the child class, what happens if you use virtual keyword in if you do not use virtual keyword. Okay, like this question 100% they will ask. So be very very clear that whenever virtual keyword is used, then it behaves like polymorphism. If virtual keyword is not used, then inside the parent class what display we have given, same display we will get. Suppose if we use virtual keyword in the child class, then also using parent class handle I am calling the display method na, then whatever is written inside the display method of the parent, that only we will get. Okay, anyhow. Okay, suppose if virtual keyword is written, then only polymorphism will get executed. If virtual keyword is absent, or if the virtual keyword is written in the child class, in both the case also parent class will behave normally. Normally means using the parent class handle you will get the parent class display. Simple. Normally that is how the inheritance will behave. Like that only it will behave. If you write virtual, then only it will behave like a polymorphism. Okay, and for writing polymorphism, first point is you are supposed to declare the virtual keyword for the method of the parent class. Second point is create an object of the child class, and third point is that the child class object assigned to the parent class handle. Then using the parent class you are supposed to display totally 1 2 3 4 5 steps. Okay, if you include virtual also, then 5 steps you are supposed to remember. Okay, so please try to memorize this code. Definitely they will ask you to write this code, plus depending on this virtual also they will ask you the questions in the interview. Okay, yes. Okay, is it clear about the polymorphism virtual keyword? Yes, Manikanta, is it clear? Yes, yes. Okay, so slowly try to understand. If you do not understand, ask me, I'll explain again. That's not a problem. Okay, but these concepts are very, very important with respect to your interview, I'm telling. Okay, next. This code they will ask. Code they will ask. Okay, please make sure to memorize that code. Okay, now another code. So, one simple that virtual keyword importance I want to explain you. So I have taken another code for that. Okay, na. Okay, so I have taken one parent class. Again, I have written virtual. Okay, I have taken one child class. Ma'am, how are you telling it is a child class? See, I have written extends base. Okay, so child class, parent class I have taken. For the parent class method, I have declared it as virtual. Okay, now I will write program and program. Ma'am, you are writing program. Can't we write module? Same thing. Program, module, both are same. Okay, so you can write program also, you can write module also. Okay, so I have read because here I don't have always block. No, if I'm having the always block, compulsory I should use module. As I do not have the always block, I can use program. Okay, suppose always at positive edge of a clock, like that if you are writing means definitely you should not use program, it will not work. Okay, if you have always at positive edge of a clock, we must use the module. Okay, so we are using now program and program. So two handles I have created. One is the parent class handle, one is the child class handle. Two handles I have created. Okay, next, inside the procedural block, inside the initial begin end, I am creating the object. Okay, for the parent class I have created a handle. For that handle I am creating an object and I am trying to print it. Okay, so here what is our expectation? So this is base class. Usually we need to, okay, just remove this virtual. If I remove this virtual, so what is my expectation here? I should get this is base class. Here I have written na, that I must get here. Okay na. Next, I am creating the object for the child class. Okay, and that object I am assigning the parent class handle. Exactly the polymorphism step it is. And See, these three steps are polymorphism steps, correct? I'm creating the object of the child class, and that object I'm assigning to the parent class handle. Using the parent class, if I print, what happens? Virtual keyword is not there. Then what output you will get? You will get this is base class output. Why, you tell me? Virtual is not present. I know you people have written polymorphism steps only, but it will not, you will not get output because virtual keyword is not there, na? Okay, so if I run the code now, so I will get this is base class, this is base class. See, this is base class, this is base class. Suppose if I write virtual keyword, okay, then what happens? Okay, here you will not, this is polymorphism steps, correct? No, so here you will get this is extended class. Okay, so let me run the code. See, this is extended class. What about the first display? First display will be as it is, because using the parent class object only I am printing. Okay, so I will get this is the base class, no doubt in that. Okay, suppose if I create it, see, what is the object of this one? Ext na, 1 minute. Okay na, ext dot. So here what I will get? Here I will get extended class. See, usually using the parent class object, if you print, you will get this is base class. Okay na? Using the child class object, if you print, you will get this is extended class. Okay na? Using the polymorphism steps, if you print, you should get this is extended class with the virtual keyword. Okay, yes. See, usually if you don't want polymorphism, what happens is using the parent class object, parent class will be printed. Using the child class object, child class will be printed. Using the parent class, if you want to print child class, then virtual keyword is utilized. That is what I'm trying to show here. See, this is base class, this is extended class, this is extended class. This is base class, this is extended class, this is extended class. Okay, I repeat, normally this is my parent class, child class. Okay na, using the parent class object, if you try to print, you will get parent class result only, parent class result. Okay na, using the child class object, if you print, you will get child class result only. Okay, but using parent class handle, if you want to print child class result, then comes polymorphism. This is what I tried to show just now. Okay, if you use parent class object, parent class result, child class object, child class result, this there is no doubt here. But using parent class, you want child class result means, then you're supposed to go for polymorphism. Okay, that three steps below you have to follow, plus virtual keyword also you're supposed to write it down. Okay, that's about the polymorphism. Okay, with and without keyword you are supposed to understand. And pure virtual function, pure virtual function means what? You have a virtual class. Okay na, inside the virtual class, if you have a virtual function, then automatically you should declare that as pure virtual, because this is also virtual, this is also virtual, then this becomes a pure virtual. Suppose if you don't write that, it is wrong. Okay, this is just one small thing that you have to remember. Pure virtual function means the functions, the virtual functions that is declared inside the virtual class is called as pure virtual. Okay, because this is also virtual, this is also virtual, then this becomes a pure virtual. That's it. Okay, so if I run the code, okay, normally whatever I have written, that I'll get display. That's not a display, is not our agenda. I just want to tell that whenever you are writing the virtual function, suppose if it is not a virtual function, then no problem, then no problem, you don't have to write anything. If you're writing the virtual function, okay, see, virtual function I am writing here. Okay na, this virtual function you are trying to call here. When you are trying to call, okay, call it virtual function in get data. Okay, you call, but along with this you should write one more new letter, new keyword, that is pure. Okay, because suppose just imagine this is a normal class, then you no need to write. If it is a normal class, inside the normal class you are calling the virtual function, means you no need to write the pure keyword. Okay, suppose if it is a virtual class, then you should write the pure keyword. Okay na, this is something that you have to remember. If it is not virtual, no need to write this. Okay, yes. So that is one thing that you have to remember about the pure virtual methods. Okay, so oh, here it is. Yes, yes, any doubts?
Ma'am, can you achieve the polymorphism through using the virtual class, ma'am?
Virtual class, it is not possible. 4 steps only we
Uh,
have.
uh,
Virtual method and 3 steps below. With the help of virtual class, you can't perform. If you want virtual class, again we have to go for pure virtual method. But for that polymorphism, we are not using virtual class. Normal inheritance concept only we are using.
okay, ma'am. Uh, like in the office, one of the person has asked this question. I have first virtual. You write the virtual class, and 3 4 extendable classes you have. Can you achieve that polymorphism through
If you
that?
write here, then this will become no pure. No need to write because I'm not calling this. No, see you. If you write a virtual class, you are supposed to call a pure virtual method. Then you can't write your own method here. See, I'll show you. See, for this, if you write virtual, okay, so you need not use pure, because pure will be used for such thing where you are trying to get it. For example, just imagine this function you are writing now. This function, if you want to get it inside, means forget about this. You just forget about this. This one, if you are calling it here, then you should write pure. Okay na, wait. Okay, so this will become a pure, means some other. Okay, this is not virtual again. Wait. Sorry. Huh. Pure virtual. Huh. Okay, see what I've done here. I've taken one normal class. Inside the normal class, I'm writing a virtual function. That virtual function, this is one method. This virtual function, if you want to call it inside the parent class, then means inside the virtual parent class, main importantly, virtual parent class. Then what happens? Okay, you copy, you paste it. Okay, this is also virtual, this is also virtual, you should write pure virtual, then only you will get your expected polymorphism output. First step, first procedure. Okay na, Manikanta, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay
Yes,
na,
ma'am.
this is one code.
I'm
Wait.
zooming the screen. That's why
Okay, I will
I'm not
only
answering.
zoom. See, this is one scenario, one procedure of achieving the thing.
Yes, ma'am.
ఓకేనా, వన్ ప్రొసీజర్ ఇది చూడండి. నేను ఈ రెండు సిచ్యువేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, రెండు సిచ్యువేషన్స్ కూడా చెప్తాను. ఇది ఫస్ట్ సిచ్యువేషన్లో నేనేం చేశానంటే, యూజువలీ మీరు ఊరికే వర్చువల్ రాసే బదులు మీ పేరెంట్ క్లాస్ని వర్చువల్ చేయండి. తర్వాత ఈ మీ చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ మెథడ్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఏదో ఒక మెథడ్ తీసుకోండి, ఇదే తీసుకోవాలని కాదు, ఏదైనా ఒక మెథడ్ని వర్చువల్ చేసి ఈ అంటే ఇది తీసేయండి. నేను ఏం చేస్తున్నానంటే ఇక్కడ ఏం రాయట్లేదు, ఈ వర్చువల్ మెథడ్ని ఇక్కడ కాల్ చేస్తున్నాను. కాల్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఇది వర్చువల్ అవుతుంది కాబట్టి ఇది వచ్చేసి ప్యూర్ వర్చువల్ అని రాసుకోవాలి. ఇలా రాసినప్పుడు మీకు పాలిమార్ఫిజం రన్ చేస్తే మీకు పాలిమార్ఫిజం అవుట్పుట్టే వస్తుంది. నేను కింద ఏమి చేంజ్ చేయట్లేదు, సేమే ఉన్నాయి. ఓకేనా, ఫస్ట్ సినారియో. సి, inside child class 1 2 3, using the parent handle I am trying to get the displays of the child classes. Okay Manikanta, one procedure, this one.
Yes, ma'am. Like
Ah,
which one we creating? Which one is we considered as a parent class, ma'am?
this only pa,
Like
ఇదే పేరెంట్
virtual
క్లాసే.
class. Ah,
ఇదే పేరెంట్
ma'am.
క్లాసే చూడండి, బేస్ క్లాస్ ఇదే పేరెంట్ క్లాసే. కానీ మీరు చెప్పినట్టు నేను వర్చువల్ క్లాస్ అనేది మీరు పేరెంట్ చేసుకున్నాను, మీరు ఏది కదా చెప్పింది.
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
పేరెంట్ క్లాస్ని నేను వర్చువల్ చేసుకున్నాను. అలా చేసుకున్నప్పుడు మీరు ఇక్కడ ఫంక్షన్ రాసే అవసరం లేదు. ఈ ఫంక్షన్నే కాల్ చేసుకోవాలి. కాల్ చేసుకుని దాన్ని ప్యూర్ చేసుకోవాలి. అప్పుడు మీకు అవుట్పుట్ వచ్చింది పాలిమార్ఫిజంది.
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
ఓకేనా?
మ్యామ్, కెన్ యూ
వెయిట్
ఇంక్లూడ్
వెయిట్
దిస్ కూడా?
వెయిట్ వెయిట్ వెయిట్
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
ఇంకొక వన్ మినిట్. దిస్ వన్ ఐ విల్ కట్ ఇట్. I will include it in your WhatsApp. Wait, or else in the classroom I will paste. ఇంకో ప్రొసీజర్ ఉంది, అది కూడా చెప్తాను, ఆగండి. సో ఇది ఓకేనా. సో దిస్ ఇస్ వన్ వే ఆఫ్ రైటింగ్ దే. ఇక్కడ నేనేం చేశానంటే పాలిమార్ఫిజం యూజింగ్ పేరెంట్ క్లాస్ హ్యాస్ వర్చువల్ అండ్ కాలింగ్ ద ప్యూర్ వర్చువల్ మెథడ్ ఇన్సైడ్ ద పేరెంట్ క్లాస్. ఇది ఒక సినారియో. ఓకేనా, ఇది పేస్ట్ చేస్తాను. లైవ్ సెషన్ కోడ్స్ పోస్ట్. ఓకేనా. ఇంకో ప్రొసీజర్ ఏముందంటే దీంట్లోనే నార్మల్ కోడ్ని కాపీ చేసుకుంటా. కాపీ, ఎస్. సో ఇంకోలాగా ఎలా చేసుకోవాలంటే దీంట్లో సో ఇది ఆల్రెడీ మనకు వర్చువల్ ఉంది. మీకు వర్చువల్ క్లాస్ కావాలంటున్నారు. ఓకే, వర్చువల్ క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటాను. దీన్ని మనం ప్యూర్ అని రాసే అవసరం లేదు. ప్యూర్ అని ఎప్పుడు రాస్తామంటే మీరు ఏదో వేరే ఫంక్షన్ని కాల్ చేసినప్పుడు ప్యూర్ అని రాస్తాము, కానీ దీన్ని ప్యూర్ అని అనము. ఓకేనా, ఇప్పుడు అలాగే రన్ చేస్తాను. నేను అలా ఏం చేయలేదు. నార్మల్లీ ఏం పాలిమార్ఫిజం ఉందో అదే పాలిమార్ఫిజం కోడ్ తీసుకొని జస్ట్ పేరెంట్ క్లాస్ని వర్చువల్ అని డిక్లేర్ చేశాను. సో ఇక్కడ ప్యూర్ రాదు, 100% రాదు. ఎందుకంటే ఇది ఒక ఇండివిజువల్ వర్చువల్ ఫంక్షన్ అన్నమాట. ప్యూర్ రాసేది వేరే ఏదో ఫంక్షన్ని మనం కాల్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు ప్యూర్ అని రాస్తాము. ఇక్కడ మళ్ళీ మేము ప్యూర్ అని రాస్తే అది రాంగ్ అవుతుంది. సో జస్ట్ వర్చువల్, మన పేరెంట్ క్లాస్ని వర్చువల్ అని కీవర్డ్ యాడ్ చేస్తాను, అప్పుడు కూడా పాలిమార్ఫిజం వచ్చింది. ఓకేనా, మీన్స్ వర్చువల్ మెథడ్ ఇన్సైడ్ ద వర్చువల్ క్లాస్, పేరెంట్ క్లాస్. ఓకేనా, ఇది ఒక్క సినారియో. వెయిట్, ఇంకొక సినారియో చెప్తాను. సో దిస్ ఇస్ అనదర్ సినారియో. ఓకే, వేర్ పాలిమార్ఫిజం ఇక్కడ ఏం చేసామంటే యూజింగ్ ఓన్లీ వర్చువల్ పేరెంట్ క్లాస్. ఓకే, రిమైనింగ్ స్టెప్స్ ఏమీ నేను డిస్టర్బ్ చేయలేదు. అంటే ప్యూర్ వర్డ్ అనేది నేనేం రాయలేదు. ఓకే, అది రాస్తే మళ్ళీ అది రాంగ్ అవుతుంది. సో ఇది ఇంకొక ప్రొసీజర్. నెక్స్ట్ ఇంకొకలాగా కావాలంటే వీ క్యాన్ డూ చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ హ్యాజ్ అ వర్చువల్. ఇది ఒక సినారియో. చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ని వర్చువల్ చేసుకున్నాము. సపోజ్ ఇది ఒకే చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ తీసుకున్నాను హ్యాజ్ ఆఫ్ నౌ. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ ఏమవుతుందంటే హియర్ యూ విల్ బీ గెట్టింగ్ ఇది క్లాస్, ఇక్కడ క్లాస్ పాలిమార్ఫిజం EC_1. ఇక్కడ ఇది మనం ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా, అది మనకి ఇది ఏంటి, వి విల్ గెట్ అన్ రాంగ్ ఎర్రర్. ఎందుకంటే మనము క్లాస్ని వర్చువల్ అని డిక్లేర్ చేసినప్పుడు దీనికి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేయకూడదు. సపోజ్ మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తుంటే ఇక్కడ నేను వర్చువల్ అని రాశాను. ఓకే, కానీ పేరెంట్ క్లాస్కి నేను ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేయనే లేదు. సో నాకు అవుట్పుట్ వచ్చింది. కానీ చైల్డ్ క్లాస్లో వర్చువల్ అని మనము రాయకూడదు. ఎందుకంటే ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ నేను ఇక్కడ వర్చువల్ అని రాస్తే యాక్చువల్లీ నేను రూల్స్ని బ్రేక్ చేస్తున్నాను. ఎందుకంటే వర్చువల్ అని రాసినప్పుడు మనం ఆ పర్టికులర్ క్లాస్కి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ని యాక్చువల్గా క్రియేట్ చేయకూడదు. సపోజ్ నేను ఆబ్జెక్ట్ని క్రియేట్ చేయలేదంటే ఐ విల్ గెట్ అవుట్పుట్. కానీ నేను ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేశాను కాబట్టి అదే ఎర్రర్ నాకు చూపిస్తుంది. ఇన్స్టాన్సియేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద ఆబ్జెక్ట్ EC_1 ఓకే కెనాట్ బి డన్ బికాస్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అన్ అబ్స్ట్రాక్ట్ బేస్ క్లాస్. ఓకేనా, ఇది వర్చువల్ క్లాస్ కాబట్టి దీని ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేయడం కుదరదు. అంటే నార్మల్గా వర్చువల్ క్లాస్ అనేది ఒక జస్ట్ హ్యాండిల్ క్రియేట్ చేయగలము, కానీ దానికి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేయడానికి కుదరదు. సో పాలిమార్ఫిజం మీకు వర్చువల్ క్లాస్లో కావాలంటే మీరు పేరెంట్ని వర్చువల్ చేసుకోండి. ఎందుకంటే పేరెంట్కి మనము పాలిమార్ఫిజం స్టెప్లో ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకోము. పేరెంట్కి హ్యాండిల్ మాత్రమే క్రియేట్ చేసుకుంటాము. కానీ చైల్డ్ క్లాస్కి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకుంటాం కాబట్టి యు ఆర్ నాట్ సపోజ్ టు రైట్ వర్చువల్. రాస్తే మళ్ళీ ఈ స్టెప్స్ మనం చేంజ్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఇది అవ్వదు చేంజ్ చేయడానికి, ఎందుకంటే ఇది కాన్స్టెంట్. ఓకే, సో చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ని వర్చువల్ అని రాయడం కుదరదు. దట్స్ హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్. ఓకేనా?
Yes, ma'am.
ఎస్.
Yes, ma'am.
దిస్
Understood.
ఇస్ సో ఇలా మీరు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయండి. వాళ్ళు ఇలా కూడా అడుగుతారు, సరే మీరు ఇప్పుడు పేరెంట్ క్లాస్ని 2 టైప్స్ చూపించారు, అది ఓకే, కానీ చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ని ఎందుకు వర్చువల్ రాయకూడదని ఏమైనా రీజన్ అడిగితే ఇలాగే చెప్పండి. సార్ యూజువల్గా ఒక రూల్ ఉంది, వర్చువల్ క్లాస్కి ఎప్పటికీ కూడా మనం ఆబ్జెక్ట్ని క్రియేట్ చేయకూడదు. సో మన పాలిమార్ఫిజం స్టెప్లో చైల్డ్ క్లాస్కి మనం ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం కాబట్టి ఆ చైల్డ్ క్లాస్కి వర్చువల్ అని డిక్లేర్ చేయకూడదు అని చెప్పాలి అంతే. ఓకే. ఎస్. సో
Yes, ma'am.
good question. Okay, so guys, others also please look into it. Okay, that was a good question. In the interview ilage adugutaru vallu. Okay, different types of questions they will ask depending on polymorphism. Wantedly they will try to confuse you. Ikkada confuse avvadaniki asalu em ledu. Okay, క్లారిటీగా ఉండండి. లైక్ యూజువల్గా వర్చువల్ క్లాస్ ఇట్స్ లైక్ లిటిల్ బిట్ కాంప్లికేటెడ్ క్వశ్చన్, అది కూడా నేను ఇప్పుడు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను. ఓకేనా? సో మేక్ షూర్ టు ప్రాపర్లీ అండర్స్టాండ్ పాలిమార్ఫిజం, ఆల్ ది సినారియోస్ ఐ హావ్ టోల్డ్. ఓకే, అండ్ before this I also told, if you do not use virtual keyword, what happens? If you use virtual in the child class method, what happens? All this 100% they will ask you. Okay, so please in your notes write a separate polymorphism concept. Okay, today I will upload the recording. No, once again please watch the recording in the fast forward mode you watch, but in your notes please write down all these points properly, because in the interview all these questions they may ask you. Okay, because they will try to confuse you. You know the concept, but when they ask in the interview you get confused. That is the problem. Okay. Yes. Okay, virtual class I just explained means in the virtual class you can't create an object. Okay, that's a main rule. What is the rule of abstract class, or what is the rule of virtual class? Means you definitely can't create the object. Okay, note here, can't create the object, can't create the object for virtual classes. That's a main important rule that you have to remember. Okay. Yes. Okay, so let me go to the data hiding and encapsulation. Okay, so it is again a C++ topic, C++ programming topic. Okay na? Local protected, suppose if you know that C++ language, local protected public, like this 3 words will be having. In that today local protected public 3 words are not there in SV. We only have taken local. Okay, local and one more I think protected I think. Okay, let me see that. So I have written class and class. Okay, I have written one property, a normal property. Okay, so for that property I have declared a local. Just remove that local first. Let us understand in a normal way, then I will add local keyword. Okay, so some property I have taken, some function I have declared, 2 functions. Okay, one function in which logic is written, another function where display is written. Okay, some 2 functions I have written, some property I have written. Inside the module and module I am creating the 5 objects. For the same handle 5 objects I am creating, or else you can understand like this. New, here is a function. Okay na? For our address I am passing the value as 5. Okay, so 5 plus 10 how much? 15. Okay, means when I, this is like I'm calling the new function. Okay, which I have written in the line number 5. Okay, in the line number 5 I have written na. So I am just I am just calling that here. So here I'm having our address. Now for our address I'm passing the value 5. So our address is 5. 5 plus 10, 15. Means temporary address is 15. Okay, here I'm expecting the output as 15. Okay na? But I am passing the value. Okay, but when I am again accessing the value of the temporary address, I'm writing it as a 20. Already output is 50 na. Now what is my updated value? Oh sorry, what is my updated value? It is 20. In the line number 18 I am giving the updated value as 20 and I'm trying to display. Okay na? So now what display I will get? Let us check. I'm not using anything, normal class it is. I didn't use anything local, nothing. Okay. Updated value I will get, correct na? First it was 15 only, but I have updated the value, no? So I'm getting 20. Okay na? Suppose if I comment to this, if I run, I will get 15 only, because there is no updated value. I will get 5 plus 10, 15 only I will get. See, 15 I got. Okay na, till here it is clear. Now this is normal function. Okay na, now if I write this as local, okay, this temporary address, if I write it as local, if I write and if I run, what happens? Whatever local means, what it is local to only this particular class, means this temporary address, whatever you want to do, means whatever value you should give inside the class only. It is like house arrested. You are sitting in the house, you can't go outside, nowhere you can go. Okay, means anyone can come inside the house to meet you, but you should not go out. Means temporary address, whatever the logic you want to write, you should write inside the class only. Means here I am writing the value outside the class na, this is wrong. This line number 18 is wrong. Means I can't call temporary address outside like this, it is wrong. As I told, it is house arrested. I can't send temporary address outside. That is why I'm getting the error. Okay, suppose if I comment this and if I run, it will run. This is the only one wrong line that I have written if I declare it as local. Okay, see now I will get the output. See, I got it. Okay, means I am not supposed to use this local variable outside the class. Local means it is local to only, it is visible to only this class. It is not visible to the outside world. If you write, that's wrong. If you will get the error. Okay, that is what is called as local. See, please make sure the above member is accessed only in its own class, because it is declared as local na, it is accessible only by its class, by its own class. You can't write this line. Okay na, now, okay, that is local. Suppose if I write the same thing, if I write it as protected, same example, I'll remove that and I'll write it as protected. But for that I need the child class also. Wait a minute, because protected means a parent class and its a child class can access. Okay, 1 minute. Mera, just a minute. Okay, now protected means what? Parent class plus, means my home, I am arrested in my home. Okay, my home and my neighbor people can access me. That's how it is. Protected means, okay na, means the child class and, sorry, the parent class and its a child class can be able to access the variable. Okay na, that is called as protected. So what I'm trying to do here, using the parent class also I'm passing the value, using the child class also I'm passing the value. Using the parent class I'm trying to assign the temporary address, I'm giving some value. Okay, first wait, 1 minute. First I'll explain this one, then I'll go to the another example. Wait a minute. Mm. Mm. So class and class. This time not local, I return protected. Protected means what? The parent class plus the child class, both will be able to access. Okay na. Now using the child class, I am trying to pass the value. Actually, the method is written in line number 5. Okay na, where it is in the parent class. Correct. But in the child class also I am declaring the same method, but I have written a super keyword. I think super keyword, is it completed or not? For you people, inheritance concept it is, it is completed. Super keyword is completed, right? Super keyword means what happens, it tells that presently whatever you are writing in line number 15, that is also okay. You please consider line number 5 also. This is line number 5. line number 5. Okay na, this is line number 15. Line number 15, both are into the consideration. Okay, now in the line number 27, using the child class handle, I'm passing the argument here. What is the argument? 10. The argument is 10. 10 means 10 plus 10. Our address is 10. 10 plus 10, it is 20. 20 is my expected answer. Okay na, using the what is this child class handle, I am trying to print increment address, this one I'm trying to print. Okay, and I'm trying to print the display method, this one. Okay, so line number 9 also I'm trying to print, line number 19 also I'm trying to print, 9 and 19. Okay, let us see what I will get the answer. Both two things I'm trying to print. Actually this is not the print, this is just I'm incrementing it. Okay now here I will not get any answer. Actually I will get the answer for display. Okay, so my display what I'm getting, 21. Why you tell me? Actually I should get 20 only. 10 plus 10, 20, but I'm getting the answer 21. Why? Because temporary is 20 na, plus plus I'm doing 21, so my display is 21. See here, suppose if I don't increment, display, you will get 20 only. As I'm incrementing, I'm getting 21. See, 20 only I'm getting. Okay, if I increment, I'll get 20 plus 1, 21. See, okay, here what I wanted to explain is protected. When you write protected, the parent class also can access, the child class can also access. That is what I'm trying to do here. Child class only, child, with the help of child class only I'm getting the display, means within the child class I'm passing the value, correct na? If I write local, that is, this is not possible. If I write local, only parent class will be able to access. That's how it is. Okay, that's the difference about protected and local. Okay. Okay, in the protected also, what is the rule? You can use inside the parent class, you use it, inside the child class you use it, no problem. But in outside the parent class and outside the child class, we can't use it. See, again I'm doing the same mistake. Using this temporary address is there na, use it in parent class, no problem. Use it in child class also this time, no problem. But outside the child class it cannot be used. Okay, so if I run now, I'll get an error because I'm writing line number 31. Because of line number 31 I will get error. See that too, clearly see 31. Protected member temp address of the class parent class is not visible to the scope encapsulation, means outside the child class. See, local, if I write, no, if I write local, only parent class can access. If I write protected, parent class plus child class can access. Okay, but in both local and protected, you are strictly not allowed to write the variable outside the child class and outside the parent class. Suppose if I comment it and if I run, it will run, no problem. It will definitely run. Okay, only rule that you have to remember is you should not write it. You should not drag the variable outside the, my home. I can stay in my home. I can stay in my neighbor home, but I should not go outside. Okay, so that's how it is. See, I'm getting the output. Okay, parent class output I'm getting 5, I'm passing na. 5 plus 10, 15 I got. Okay na, child class I'm passing 10. That's what, 10 plus 10, 20. If I increment, 21. See, I'm getting the value. Okay, only thing is I should not write that variable outside the child class or outside the parent class. I should not write, that's the rule. Okay, next. Okay, so as I told just now that abstract class means you should not create an object. Okay, if you're writing a class as a virtual, for this class you should not create an object, you will get an error. See, okay, if you don't create an object, no problem, you will not get error. That's what I told just now for money contest out. Okay, whenever you are declaring the class as virtual na, see, I'm not getting any error. Whenever you declare it as virtual, definitely object should not be created. If you create an object, you will get error. Okay, method with same thing, all these all discussed, just now in the polymorphism example. Okay, so once again you can go through it individually, again separate examples I have written. Okay, yes. So that's about the this particular concept. Okay. Okay, so I'll stop here, again we will connect. Wait, next one, 4 o'clock I'm having a session now. Another 30 minutes can means now you can take a break till 3 o'clock. From 3 o'clock to 3:30, can I handle if it is okay for everyone? Now 15 minutes break you take, and then after that 3 to 3:30, can I take any one or two concept? Can I take like event or something? Because on a code I have to explain for events and all. Krishna, okay, responded. Sudha responded. Stay in the call. If you want to leave, you can leave. Okay, na? Again, you can connect back. Okay, yes. I'll stop the recording. Okay, yes. Again, 3 o'clock, I will call. Okay, if you want to leave the session, leave it. But again, at 3 o'clock, you please join. Okay, yes.